Hello, I'm John Boyer, the Dean of the College. Today I'm talking with you from my office in Harper Memorial Library, a room filled with thousands of books capturing the responses of past societies, some very long ago, to moments of crisis and disruption. As an historian, my work has sought to understand these kinds of transformations and how they've impacted people, societies, and even entire ways of life. And the lessons are profoundly applicable to today. As we prepare to begin in-person learning for the 2022 winter quarter, we again find ourselves responding to unexpected shifts within the pandemic, adjusting to challenges that have frustrated our earlier plans and hopes for normal life. Over the past 18 months, we have seen so many moments of courage, endurance, and resilience in the face of this dreadful pandemic, and these moments have been shared and supported by all of us in the university community. The experiences of medical professionals, public servants, and a vast range of everyday citizens have allowed us to see the efficacy of faith and perseverance in the face of danger, and they hearten our belief that the future is still under our control. This certainly includes our students, faculty, and staff who believe in the work of learning and discovery in anticipation of a future that so needs people who have the courage to think hard and wisely about very difficult life experiences. As your dean and as a father and grandfather who has seen the terrible impacts, large and small, of the pandemic, I hope that we as a community will think about the kinds of stories that will characterize our work in these months to come. I'm mindful that uncertain times can place particular pressures on everyday life structures and relationships, and that we all face the temptation to lose trust in those kinds of structures. We should remember that the University of Chicago is an exceptional and dynamic community because of the intellectual trust, the curiosity, and the common cultural purposes that the faculty, the students, and the staff all share. In our classrooms and social spaces, we not only need to rely on each other to examine larger intellectual questions with the focused discipline of reason, but we also need to hold together as social citizens and as friends, manifesting generosity and patience and goodwill toward each other. At this moment in the pandemic, we especially need to recognize the positive bonds of friendship that hold our community together and to embrace them, and to make special efforts to cultivate personal interactions that nourish our common love of learning and discovery, not only to study and conduct research, but also to enjoy campus and community traditions and to celebrate our individual and group accomplishments, even if some of these regular activities in the weeks ahead will be altered in format. Despite the unforeseen circumstances of today, the next 2 quarters can provide meaningful opportunities for students to learn and to thrive by our customary practices and intellectual discussions and debates, but perhaps even more by resolving to watch out for the welfare of each other and to help each other manage the stresses and the disruptions of these hard times. Such was the case in late November of the past fall quarter, when students attending my History of European Civilization course in Vienna had to return home early and to complete the final week of the program online due to a virus-required lockdown in Austria. While this ending was universally unwanted, coming at the end of 2 quarters of active and engaged learning by our students in Vienna, the students' strength, resolve, and good cheer enabled them to focus on what they had received, not on what they had missed. Having walked the historic streets of Imperial Vienna with their classmates for 2 months, having encountered and even befriended many local Austrian citizens, and gained real insights into the delightful power of deep cultural differences, having learned much about the rich history of a world civilization that is so superficially similar to, but also profoundly different from our own, they made the most of an unfortunate situation that was not under their own control to change, and they appreciated the knowledge and the friendships gained during the times that they were able to spend in Europe. I recognize and I share the disappointment that students and families in the college feel about the impact of the virus on the winter quarter. However, together, through collective compassion and disciplined commitment, we can embrace the benefits that this quarter and the next quarter will certainly bring, and we can author an admirable chapter about how the college weathered the pandemic in the months to come. Numerous activities are in planning to ensure that the winter quarter holds opportunities for connection and creativity. The college will provide details about these events as they become available. In the meantime, I want to thank you for being part of our community. Your courage and your strength and your good common sense are an unfailing encouragement to me as your dean. I wish all of you the best for a successful winter quarter and for a glorious and a wonderful new year to come. Stay safe, take care of each other, and welcome back to our magnificent hometown, the great city of Chicago. Thank you very much.